See, I can't have you in here because you'll laugh at something. We don't have a live audience yet.
You
When
can. This is the first new Fireside chat feature with live audience.
Just get Kayla
And
a camera. She can be our guest.
we have her as a guest just specifically to talk about Sea of Thieves.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, and think about where you want dinner because when we finish up, we can do that. Awesome. Game face is on.
Everyone gets serious.
Let me pull it up on mine.
Did you end up moving the chat, Colin? That's fine.
You got an echo?
Echo.
Mute.
Echo?
I gotta mute myself. Wait and run. It's cool. I can see in my opinion, so far, the best thing about Gleam is that it does a really good job of showing metrics for stuff. So I can see like what questions or what things have been done, how many people have done each of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I already had a decent number of entries, right?
Yeah, we're up to 195. So
195. Last time I looked, it was
know.
74, and I was feeling good.
I'm hoping we can break. What? Okay. we had a few retweets as well, which is good. We just recently had a few retweets, which I think helped. It took us from like 120 to 180 in no time.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
What's up, everyone that's coming into chat? Say hello. Let us know you're here.
Howdy.
Swift Fox, how's it going?
Swift Fox. She's been first almost every time now.
I think so. Definitely up there.
Swift Fox. We got a good one. We got a good one today.
What do you mean today? These things are always amazing.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Wolfpack, what's up? Will Green, what's up? Yeah, I know we're gonna address it. Calm down.
We'll be talking. We'll be talking about the COD news.
Don't you worry one bit.
I am ready. I am ready. Swift Fox.
Always showing your support. Always out here showing that support. Sometimes you're even midstream and you got us pulled up. I don't know how you do it. You got so many people pulled up, even if you're streaming, you're in their chat, being active. Blows my mind.
Oh, you got Chick-fil-A? Oh,
yeah, I
man.
did.
I might have to get that for dinner.
I gave in, bro, before the the long day at work plus the COD stuff. I was like, come on, gotta get some Chick-fil-A.
This is a long week for me as well. I've never taken 7 classes at once before, and for some reason, all 7 teachers coordinated and made sure that all of my tests are this week. So
it's always how it is. I remember that even when I had only like 4 classes, it was like same week test in every class. Garbage.
Buffalo chicken pasta you made buffalo chicken pasta? That sounds good.
It does sound good. Alrighty, Jacob.
Let's do it. Let's get started.
4 minutes live, Mark. Yeah. If you want to go ahead and get going.
I am ready. What are we going to be talking about?
First, we're going to just go ahead and talk about our giveaway, which, if you haven't seen already, we're giving away an Elgato Wave 3 mic. That is their nicer version of the mic. It came recommended by Alpha Gaming, which is why we chose it. They talk about it having basically a built-in mixer with software, so you can get a lot of different voice effects that you wouldn't normally be able to get with a normal USB mic. The biggest equivalent to it would be like having a real XLR mic with a Go XLR or a similar type mixer to get the same kind of control that you can get with this USB mic, and that would normally run you several hundred, if not $1,000. So we decided to go with a mic first because we know a lot of people are streaming. They still are using like their headset mic. They haven't yet dedicated the time or money to going out and doing the research and getting themselves a fancy mic. So I thought it would be a good first giveaway to do. we are going to start trying to push for monthly giveaways ish, I think is what we're going to be aiming for, assuming this goes well. And it'll always be some sort of item like this, something related to either gaming or streaming. So expect some other similar level items in different categories to try and help improve the community stream in general. Wolfpack, a 3090 is a little bit more expensive than
and hard to
a
get.
and hard to get than an
Yeah.
Elgato. But if the giveaways go really, really well, then maybe we'll get there one day. But
Yeah.
Jacob, if you want to talk about the software we're using to actually manage the giveaway, give everyone a rundown
Absolutely.
of how that's going to work.
So we had spent some time trying to figure out the best way to do this. We looked at a couple different options, and we are using something called Gleam, Gleam.io, which we have a lot of people who are content creators, streamers, and we'll put links in the description and everything so you can find it. Gleam.io is incredible. It helps you kind of handle everything. It allows you to, so basically, if you've looked at our giveaway, you can kind of see that it's got challenges to look at our YouTube channel, to follow us on things, and it sets all of that up for you. So rather than a normal giveaway you might see where it's just, this page and you'll be entered into a raffle, this basically allows us to kind of set the number of entries we give, to kind of prioritize things based off of how important they are, and that gives us the kind of the flexibility to design this giveaway in the way we want. Which for us, part of the reason we chose this is we have a Discord with a lot of people. This is also kind of meant to get out to new viewers, but we still wanted to kind of honor those who have been in our community for a while. So this allows the people who have been here, who are willing to put in the time, to kind of get more entries and then have a better chance of winning. It also allows, as you're running this, I'm looking at it right now, they have tons of metrics, which if you wanted to run something like this, you can see where you're kind of getting hits. So if Twitter is working well for you, or if maybe this is doing very well on Instagram, and it allows you to kind of tailor everything. So just we've been using this for about a week, and I would say I'd recommend it to just about anybody. It's awesome. And there is a free and premium versions. You can actually try it out. There's a free version that allows you to do quite a lot in it, give away stuff and handle a lot on your end.
And we did decide to go with a giveaway because we are constantly looking at different ways that we can grow our community. Our community is at about 200 people. One of our internal goals is to get that to 1,000 as quick as possible without losing everything special that is Ignite. So when looking at ways to grow, we had a lot of options. We could do something normal, like come up with a really good piece of content and put money behind some Facebook ads or Twitter ads and just force with money to get our brand out there. But we felt like we would rather try and do a giveaway first and see if we can make that work for us. That way, all the money that we're going to be spending is at least going to be given back towards our community or a new member if they're lucky enough, which would be quite an awesome welcome to a community. But yeah, we just figured that would be the best way for us to start advertisement and see how it goes. And if it's not enough, then maybe we'll start doing some of those other advertisement systems that I mentioned. But yeah, that's kind of why we started with the giveaway route.
Yeah. And last episode, we had Lethal Trisket on. And one of the things that he said was important was a microphone, and how he said he used to use his headset mic and then he was able to upgrade to a microphone. So we thought, and this, we've been looking at it, this Wave Echo 3 is very nice. For the price point, it's considered one of the best USB microphones out there. So we wanted to get something that, since our Discord kind of focuses on streaming, it will help, streamers kind of build out what they're doing. Which was another thing that we spent quite a bit of time deciding on what the giveaway should be. And we thought that the Wave Echo 3, Elgato's Wave Echo 3, was just a good first one to go with.
Definitely. So moving into our next segment now, obviously any of you that are in the Discord have recently seen our announcement that's actually kind of happened right before we did the Fireside chat, and we were going to talk about an update on esports and how great we were doing. So we're still going to do that, but we're also going to update you on the current situation with the team. So right now, as you guys know, the esports has actually been going pretty well. We've only lost one game in the SCL, which is the small league that we decided to join. And in our division, we're currently second seed with the best map win percentage out of every team there. Two of our players, Insanity and Regent, have decided to leave our team and join another team that's in our division. I'm not sure if they will get to play this season or not, or if they're going to be on an academy team. I don't know exactly what that looks like for them. Obviously, it puts us in a pickle, but our community has been founded on supporting everybody that's come through Ignite, whether they stayed here forever or were only here for a little while. So even though they put us as an org in a bad place, I would challenge you all to lift those guys up. They're both extremely talented and do have legitimate chances to go to the next level. So I hope that you guys, even though they will be on the team competing against us, can still root for those guys individually. When it comes to Ignite, we are actively looking for players to pick up. We've already reached out to a couple different people. We have to find at least 2 people pretty much immediately because we have 3 games to play this week. If for some reason we just decide, you know what, let's take this off, let's figure this out, and maybe we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll let you all know. But right now, our intention 100% is to find 2 more players and go and compete and finish out our season. I would rather represent you guys with players that we love and can invest time in and will invest time back into us and lose every single game versus just dropping out now. We're not a group of people that would like to give up. So we're going to look for 2 more players that will better represent Ignite as an organization and try and keep moving forward.
Yeah, and the future for the team, it's not that bad. I think we're rated well, we're ranked well in the league. Even if this week it's we have to kind of figure things out, and maybe forfeit a couple of games, we do still have a couple more weeks after that. And I know the players, All Pro and Baby Buffalo, who are still on the team, we're already looking at building out the team, getting back into it, and trying to have a competitive 4-person roster again. I've had some people ask me already for updates. The best place for now is just to be in our Discord, which links in the video. If you're in the Discord, that's where we're going to be posting everything. Some of this isn't, we won't be posting it on all of our social feeds, but some people have been asking on Discord is where you can kind of keep up to date with everything that's going on with our esports team.
Yes, and we'll try and keep you guys up to date every step of the way. Just know that things are going to be moving very quickly because obviously we don't want to forfeit a game that we don't have to. So we're going to be trying out a couple different people, I think, and exposing them to the team to see if we can get some attitudes that mesh, because it's very important. We also will probably be more specifically looking at doing an 18+ roster just to have some older people on our team and also be able to go play bigger tournaments. So right now you can't compete in challengers or pro points or really even GBs unless you're 18, which was limiting us significantly, having 2 players that were 16 on our team. So everyone else already is 18+. So we'll specifically be looking to pick up 2 18+ players that are willing to dedicate their time and energy to Ignite moving forward. So that's kind of what we're looking at with esports. Very complicated, very fast moving, but we'll keep you guys updated as good as we can.
Oh yes.
So next, real quick, all we're going to talk about is Jacob's beautiful new merch that he designed and launched for Ignite. This is Ignite's Shoot for the Stars, I think, collection, or what did you end up calling this collection, Jacob?
It was Spacebound is what it ended up being.
Collection.
Yeah.
So this is kind of NASA themed. This is actually like NASA's red font right here, and then Jacob did an awesome job putting the Ignite logo on NASA's actual
like a retro style. Yeah,
and you got the flag over here,
backwards flag.
Oh, you want to see the back real quick? I'll flash it this way for the camera.
Thank you.
It's got this awesome kind of illustration. I think we took a lot of inspiration with this kind of merch, kind of from the 100 Thieves world. A lot of times they, like with their No Camping collection, they had a very big graphic on the back. And, they're one of the best in the game. So we're trying to learn as much as we can from them, making our own merch. Jacob absolutely killed it with this. The last 2 hoodies we've printed on have been extremely soft. As you can see, Swift is saying the same thing. Both the shirts and the hoodies we're printing on now, we're really happy with. Very soft, holding up really well in the wash. I've had everything for quite a while now, so it's going really well. There's still a good bit of time left. I think about 2 weeks left to get your Spacebound merch, so make sure that you pick that up as soon as possible, because after it's gone, you'll never be able to get it again.
Gone. We'll be coming back.
Yep, and then we'll be looking at whatever the next segment is. Try and keep things fresh, keep things interesting for you guys. But yeah, give you a nice, cool way to represent being a part of Ignite and everything awesome that we do here. So hope you guys decide to check it out. Anything you want to say about your baby, Jacob?
Nice.
Spent a lot of hours on this one.
I did. It was fun to work on. Like you said, we've kind of been trying to take inspiration from things, making it our own. What we're doing right now is kind of trying to make our own brand because that's a big part of this Ignite's brand and finding that identity. So I think moving forward with merch, we're really right because we are creating stuff even now for our next collections. We're kind of trying to build out a brand and merch that fits that brand well. So it's exciting, kind of working on what our next collection is going to be.
One thing I saw that really blew my mind today, talking about really high quality merch. FaZe, their most recent collection, one little thing that I noticed that really stood out to me, it was on a zipper jacket, and the zipper itself was the FaZe Clan logo. And that to
Oh,
me, that was just like that step, that one step above. And I saw that and I was like, man, I hope we get to a
that's
point one
nice.
day where we can start doing some really, really hardcore
Can
custom stuff like that.
can we do that? Do we have a way on
We will
Printful?
find a way.
Yeah,
We'll send all of the hoodies to us first, and
and
then
redo them.
hook on the
I
zipper.
used to know how to sew. I used to have a sewing machine, so I could probably. I mean, I know that I don't need a sewing machine for that, but I could figure something out.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. All right. What are we talking about next?
So our last topic, and this is actually a really big deal. We're starting to get very close to our alpha testing of um, our very first software that we're trying to build, our very first product. So, our first product, a lot of you may know if you've been here for a long time, is called Ads by Ignite. And what Ads is a new way to advertise on Twitch streams. Right now, if you want to advertise on Twitch streams as a company, it's very difficult. Basically, you have to take a budget of over $15,000, fill out a contact us form at Twitch, and then they will reach out to you about running ads on their service. It's not something as simple as Facebook ads where you can just make a graphic, say these things, hit the button, and then all of a sudden you ran $100 worth of Facebook ads all over their platform with whatever targeting. And our goal is to try and get Twitch advertising as close to that as possible. But advertising on Twitch is a good bit more complex. We don't have individual audience targeting capabilities or anything like that to personalize ads to them, but we are able to get information from your stream. So let me take a deep breath and then I'll try and explain exactly how
A
this
lot.
works step to start to finish. There's a lot of steps to this. So basically, you will sign up for your Ignite account on ads.ignite.gg when it's time for us to do the alpha or beta or whatever phase we're in. You will then link as many Twitch accounts as you like. You can use multiple Twitch accounts on the same Ignite account. You will sign in with your Twitch account, and this is going to give you an overlay. So just like you would add any other overlay to your stream, you will add a browser source. The size is going to be about 320 by 100 is going to be the banner size for the ads. And then you'll just add it to your stream, and that'll all you have to do. The bot, which you may have to mod, now that I think about it, you may have to mod a bot called Ads by Ignite, but the system itself will manage all the ads showing that you need to do. You won't have to do anything manual. It'll automatically start up as soon as you start your stream. So you start your stream, and then by default, every 5 minutes, it will try and find an ad to show on your stream. So it's going to go through and it's going to figure out which ad on my stream will I earn the most money from. Is it going to be this G Fuel ad? Is it going to be Ignite running their ad on their own platform? Is it going to be Nvidia, Razer, all of these different companies that may be running an ad on our software? And once it finds it, it will automatically pop it up on your stream, just like a little banner ad. And then the Ads by Ignite bot will automatically send a message saying, hey, if you would like to learn more about this ad, click this link. So basically, it'll automatically show, it'll send a chat message at the same time, and then you make money every time somebody clicks on that link. So we are not only able to show ads on everybody's stream and track that and how many people are viewing at the time, we're also able to do link tracking, which is what advertisers are really after, because then they know that their ads are actually converting. All of this, you'll be able to see all of your stats and everything on a dashboard on ads.ignite.gg. You'll be able to see how much money you're making, how many clicks, impressions, everything, just like any other ad network that you would ever use for anything. And yeah, it's a brand new way to advertise on Twitch. No one else is kind of doing this. You don't have to go and apply for sponsors. It's all managed for you. You're able to block different types of ads. If you normally stream to kids, you could block any kind of ad that has to do with more adult topics. All of the ads themselves will be screened by us to make sure that they adhere to Twitch guidelines and nothing illegal is going to pop up on your stream or get you in trouble. So, yeah, we're hoping that this will be a new way for you to make money, a new way to bring advertisers into gaming. And also, now you won't have to beg your audience to sub to you or donate to you anymore. And it'll hopefully bridge that gap between doing this for fun and being able to do this full time.
Yeah. So I'll put you on the spot here a little bit. Where in development do you think you are? Like where can people expect, like how far into this are you?
So we're gonna do 3 phases really. So the phase we're coming up on is the alpha phase. So the alpha phase will just be internal testing for the Ignite team and a couple select content creators that we choose to basically test the system on their stream. All this is going to do is make sure that it's picking the right ads, it's blocking ads that need to be blocked, the stats are showing properly, the bot is working properly, and all of that. But no real money will change hands during the alpha testing phase. This is purely for us to prove that our system works. Then development will start on the beta phase. This is when we'll be building out the whole payment platform to accept money from advertisers and also pay out money back to the streamers who are showing the ads. So that system, once it's built, will also need testing, and we will enter a beta phase. During the beta phase, the system should be completely functional, but with an asterisk, right? Basically alerting you that something can go wrong. If something does go wrong, though, we will handle it. And then during the beta phase, you will start to be able to earn real money, because the only way you can really test things is actually to full on do it. So that's what we're going to do during the beta phase. Once we're convinced that everything is working properly, that's when we're going to start investing a lot of our time and resources into going and winning big advertisers. The bigger advertisers that we can win for our system, the more money that you guys are going to make. And also, hopefully, we'll bring more big names just into Twitch in general.
Yeah. And to everyone in the Discord, there are lots of benefits to the Discord. One of them is that you are going to be some of the first people to get your hands on this. We are going to, as we move through the alpha and the beta and then to eventually a public launch, those members in our Discord will kind of get to get this or, use it. I don't know if you know exactly when in the development, but earlier on. So that's kind of one of the perks of being in the community, is that you'll be able to start making money off this and you'll be one of the first people to be using it.
Definitely. We're getting very close to the alpha stage. We're just kind of wrapping some things up and making sure we have systems for stuff like feedback. When stuff goes wrong, you can actually report it in the system to make sure we know right away. So there's a lot of stuff like that we're wrapping up. I would imagine either early or end of next week is when we're probably going to start doing the testing of the alpha. And then we'll have a little bit of testing and fixing time there. And then it'll probably be another month on top of that to get to beta. And then after that, again, some testing and fixing there. And once we're comfortable to say this is our real stable release, then we'll make that jump and go all in there.
Yeah. You've been working hard on that. How long have you been working on that?
Been working for months
ads?
on it.
Yeah.
Months. Yeah. So it's been a lot. There's been a lot of things to figure out, making sure the Twitch bot is synced up with the overlay and all kinds of different stuff like that. So there's a lot of moving parts there, but overall it's gone really well. I used to do a little bit of streaming of me actually developing it on my channel, and I'm considering starting doing that again. So if you ever want to come hang out and watch me actually do some software development live for the products you'll get to be testing, and ask me any questions about Ignite or anything in the world, yeah, you guys are more than welcome to stop by.
Yeah. And if anyone has questions, I think if you have anything else to say, if not, we can move to the Q&A part of this.
I'm ready to move to the Q&A part.
Do it. If anyone has questions, drop them in now. Anything. We talked about a good bit. Talked about Gleam, our giveaway. Then we moved into esports, kind of the future of Ignite esports. Talked about merch. And then you guys kind of got your first look at ads. Very exciting.
Who are y'all pulling for? Who you got, Jacob?
So here's the problem with my family, and I have some family down in Tampa Bay in like the Florida area. That's where my mom is at now. So most of the people I know root for Tampa Bay, but I don't want to root. I don't want to root for them. I don't want to root for them. It's just hard. So I think I'm going to say the Chiefs. If I have to pick, I think the Chiefs are going to win. I think Tom Brady is good, but I don't think he can do it again. That's my verdict. I think Chiefs win it by 8.
I'm gonna go the other way
Oh.
because, you know, I think it would be insanely huge for him to prove that he could do it. I don't
Mhm.
necessarily like I also think that Kansas City overall is probably the better team, so it would be even bigger feat for
I
him
see
to
what you're
come
saying.
out and win that. But for him to leave somewhere like the Patriots, come down here and turn this around and try and even make this run. I mean, he's already done better than how many teams in the NFC that haven't made it to
Oh, yeah.
the playoff even. So it's like, I got to root for him at this point. If he can do it, I feel like he's done because then he proved everything to everybody. I can do it on any team. I don't need any
Mhm.
coach, which would be huge
And
for him. So
especially after what happened in New England, I mean, how their record ended up being pretty bad.
definitely, definitely.
But not too many questions. That's fine. We did a good job kind of talking about everything this time.
Yep. Let's find somebody to raid then, unless you guys have any questions. Let's see.
Can
What
ads be used for socials?
can ads
What?
be used for socials, like sharing your own social? You can actually advertise yourself, your own Twitch. You can advertise anything like that as long as you don't infringe on guidelines, Twitch guidelines. Any ad can be approved as long as it doesn't block Twitch guidelines. Um, you will be able to, in the blocking controls, say like, I don't want to support other streamers, so that way other streamers streams won't pop up as ads on your stream, because some people are weird about that. But you'll have very very like in-depth control over the blocking. So I could go in and like say I was sponsored by Monster Energy, but I still want to use this system. I could go in and block specifically energy beverages using our blocking system, so that way Red Bull or G Fuel don't pop up on my stream, but I can still utilize it for everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys thinking of some Valorant, some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, some Destiny 2, or Rust? What
Since
are you guys thinking for the raid tonight?
since Roller Coaster Tycoon didn't win one of the first times we raided, my vote is on Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon, Wolfpack's got Destiny. Does anyone else have a preference on who we will be raiding? I'm imagining Kayla's about to come in with that Roller Coaster Tycoon if she's still watching.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Oh,
Could
but
be.
then the
Oh, the
Destiny right after
two.
that.
Swift
All right.
Fox.
We need a decider. We need a decider still. We'll sit here all night. I don't care.
I got nothing to do. I just haven't eaten in about 8 hours.
Yikes.
It's been a busy day, busy week for me.
Raid channel.
Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
All right, guys. We'll do Roller Coaster Tycoon this time.
Who's Daniel? Who are you with? Are we still alive?
Yep. All right, guys. The raid is the raid is starting now. I'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Are we still alive?
No, I think we're good now.
That was funny.
Nailed it.
Did you rehearse that ads read? Look at you go.
Nope, just been running it through my heads for fucking ever.
Feel that. Oh, who's this guy? Ooh. Will you? Oh, what's up? Yeah.
I'd really love to have solo cams, so like when I'm talking, to have my camera almost full screen with just the trees in the background, and then like when Jacob's talking, just his, so that way we're able to like focus in on who's talking.
I heard you laugh. I
Saw
saw
the
the
end
like,
of it.
are we still alive? That was so good.
we
One thing
still
I'll do
live?
right now is I'm making ClickUp. This is what I can do when I get some
Yeah,
free time.
guys, I think we're still live.
Uh,